With a deep breath, I whispered, "Adrian, let's get a divorce." Alpha Adrian froze, stopping his kiss and lifting his head from my neck. "Do you even know what you are saying?" I burst into tears and repeated, "Let's get a divorce." He frowned, boring, dismissively as he moved away and rose from the bed. "I'm not kidding," I said, pulling out the divorce papers. "I've already signed them." Adrian snatched them from my hand, barely glancing at them before tossing them aside. His hand shot to my throat, his grip tight. "You think you can do whatever you want? You're the one who set me up to marry you. It's only out of my mercy that I let it go and took in a wolfless orphan like you." Yeah, a wolfless orphan I am. That's why he never believed me when I denied setting him up. That's why he never marked me. And that's why he's been humiliating me by fooling around with Linda for a whole year. I will leave the Crystal Blood Pack. I kept my head high, choking out. But as an afterthought, I decided to give him the last chance. "And just so you know, I only married you because I thought we could have a happy family with children." "Children?" He sneered. "You actually thought I'd let you carry my heir? Foolish woman, stop daydreaming." I bit back my sobs. His reaction was not much different from what I imagined. I laughed at myself, and my eyes fell on my stomach. I couldn't let him know I was pregnant. My babies would never be his to claim. Gathering my resolve, I challenged, "Then why don't you sign the papers?" His eyes darkened with rage. "You think I won't?" He released me, signing his name with a dismissive flick of his hand as though he couldn't get rid of me fast enough. Tossing the papers aside, he then slammed a bank card at me. "Consider this payment for your night services over the past 2 years." Night services. That was the final blow, crushing any bit of emotion hidden deep in my heart for him. My tears fell silently as he turned and left the room. Slowly, I cradled my stomach, whispering, "I am sorry. I have to take you both away from him to protect you." I left the bank card on the nightstand, packed a suitcase, and wiped away my tears. "You mocked my love and reduced me to nothing more than night service. I will never forget that, Adrian Miller." I gritted my teeth, taking one last look at the pack house I once called home. Yet little did I know then, that was only the beginning of the moon goddess's plan for me. 5 years later. "Come here, slow down. You'll get hurt." I called out to Noah and Arya with a wide smile. As they ran towards me with giggles, I couldn't help but smile again. 5 years had passed since I escaped the pain of my old life, and I still couldn't believe here I was, living in a new pack, being surrounded by my real families, not only my twins, also my biological parents and brother. It still felt like a miracle to find I was actually the daughter of an alpha, and my wolf reveal itself on the day I gave birth. It was as if all the suffering had been leading me to this moment. I couldn't be more grateful for the decision I made to leave that cruel man and his pack behind. "Miss, Alpha Jason wants you in his office now." A maid's voice snapped me from my thought. "I'm coming." With each hand holding one of my sweethearts, we returned to the pack house. Jason was just hanging up a call when I arrived. He smiled. "Perfect timing, Natalie. There's something important I need to discuss with you. The Werewolf Council is hosting a big party in a few days, and you're invited. I'd like you to attend." "No, brother, I can't." Instantly, I refused him. I didn't want any chance of running into the one person I hated most. Jason smirked knowingly, his brow lifting. "Then you might miss meeting Dr. Max." What a pity. Dr. Max. My heart skipped at the name. I'd always dreamed of becoming a healer, and learning from someone as skilled as him was a dream come true. Fine, but only because of him. I gave in quickly. "But I have one condition, and that is, I want to keep my identity out of the public eye." Adrian Miller's name had become even more fearsome in the past 5 years, and I wanted no part of it. I couldn't let our lives cross again. "All right, little sister," Jason agreed, pulling me into a hug. I smiled in return, but my eyes drifted to my carefree twins. I thought to myself, I have to protect you both from your father. Even if it means hiding who I am forever, I'll do it.